here we are again, and I think I have finally got this. Well, I'm hoping, cross fingers, that I've actually got this figured out, which was the 4 GB patch in the end. Which, with any luck, that might very well have sorted that one out. So. It did take I did uninstall and reinstall Origins. The files that I had been using had been on my computer for many years, so they might very well have been corrupted. But I think it was the 4 GB patch, because obviously it wasn't for. Made for 64 systems. Right, so where am I going? Where am I headed? Oh, over the bridge. That's it. So we're soon going to find out. That bridge. That's it. Well, we'll soon find out if it does fix, but because I uninstalled and no, it's not that one over there. Because I uninstalled and reinstalled, and I got rid of everything in case there was any, in case there were any corrupted files anywhere. I have had to replay up to this point. Doesn't mean I've got a different bow, but. I think most things are the same again, that way. That bridge. I did die a few times. Am I going in the right direction now? No, I'm going in completely the wrong direction. This is what comes of trying to do stuff and talking at the same time. Try to walk and talk at the same time. It's obviously not working for me. Sorry, Alistair. That way. Behind me. Behind me. And... I have sort of sussed out that oh, there we go.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal. Let's just get to the tower. You should never come.
Help us. They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Bruises are all bruised now.
Serves me right for not paying attention.
Is it just me, or did I do really badly back there? won. We did. Yay! We won. Yay!
As you say. It is begun.
A bit more dying, please. Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Right, I just realised that I had my microphone on mute.
There, more of the fiends ahead! Now, faster! We must fight!
Take that!
Nobody could hear because hi James. Yeah, I was telling you about what I've been doing earlier today, problems that I had with Origins, because I hadn't played this in well over 10 years, and in fact I think it's been sitting on the computer on various disk drives and then they transferred to the SSD.
I shall do it.
Yes. So initially I thought that maybe because it's probably been transferred through various disk drives and then to the SSD, and I wondered if
I shall do
corrupted. But because I started it this run, I started it
as you say
earlier today. We got to about Morrigan and then we started to have texture glitches. And then it got worse, and then it started to crash. So I ended the earlier stream and went on a hunt to find out what it could be. And in the end, it's it's such an old game that it needed the 4 GB patch to bring it out of being a 32-bit game. Yes, I am intending to play all 3 games. That this one is by far my favourite, although I haven't really played a CRPG since, well, this, and I'm not sure if Dragon Age 2 quite counts. I have been playing Dragon Age Inquisition recently, so what have I put? Because I bought that when that came out. And I did one playthrough on that and then didn't play it, and I started that one again. But yeah, got the taste for Origins, so I decided I was going to play that one. Yep, so hopefully we've been going 25 minutes without it crashing yet, and Alistair's not wearing black armour, and the dog is still its proper colour. Yeah, it seems, because I've obviously got it on the high graphics setting. It seems that the game was wanting to use over 4 gig of RAM, but the way it was initially made, it couldn't use that, so it needed a patch which is freely available over over the net. So that seems, fingers crossed, to have sorted it. But it's been ages since I played it, and I suppose that having to do the first bit right up to the joining, because I had to uninstall, and I wiped everything and then reinstall it and then put the patch on. I had to redo it again, and that did mean that I remembered a couple of things, like the fact that you could swap between two lots of yeah, that's what it appears to be. It just seems it needed a patch. But doing the tutorial and up to the joining again, it meant that, well, the right clicking on the floor I'd completely forgotten about, and also hitting slash to switch between the two weapon sets. I'd completely forgotten you could do that as well.
Dark sword.
So far, everyone's texture seems to have been fine, and we've not suddenly ground to a halt. Especially as I've got OBS running, which is obviously taking a fair amount of memory. But once I read through why, it made a lot of sense. Oh, out fruit. So, all the talk of Dreadwolf. I don't think I could. I don't think I could ever call it Veilguard. Sounds like the sort of thing that someone would, a bridezilla would wear on their, have a special thing or for their wedding or something.
Lothering better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
I missed what you said then. We should have subtitles turned on. You would think it would take less, but then it's. Okay, what are we finding here?
I shall do it.
Dual weapon or bow. I don't need a shield. Okay, so where we go? Oh, we've got to go round, haven't we? We've got to go all the way round to find. What do we go through?
What do we do now?
I shall do it. By the maker!
Take that!
Very well.
Yes, thinking that it would
As you
consume
say.
less. What is it, 2009 that it came out? Yeah, must have been, because Dragon Age 2 came out 2 years later, around about the same time as Skyrim. I think that's right. So yes, someone's saying it's actually optimized for medium settings, and of course I got it on high. Yes, I think, yes, you're probably right there. Oh.
It is begun.
Yeah, I was just a bit worried that at the beginning that he was going to die a bit too quickly. Because I've killed him a few times already. While I was catching up to where we got to. Because it's been so long since I've played these games, I completely and totally forget to look after the other party members.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Come, let us end this! I shall do it. It is begun.
So as we can see, Alistair does get quite regularly killed off. I haven't got in the habit of pausing stuff at the moment. It's one of those things that that's practiced. Of course, the games that I've been, yeah, it's died quite a few times now. Don't think he's. Oh, he has got some injuries. Oh dear. I just haven't been playing CRPG type games. I kept meaning to maybe have a go at Baldur's Gate 3. Don't know if you've played that.
I shall do it.
Don't know how that would compare. But it's quite obvious from from the channel name. I've been playing mostly Skyrim and Skyrim VR, which is entirely different. I've got a default preset. There is a character. So it's going to be a case of getting in the habit of. Well, essentially playing this properly again. Yes. I thought about...
Very well.
Alright. That one, let's go on that one.
Shall we?
Skyrim VR. I love Skyrim VR. Let's see if we can do this a bit better this time.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Yeah, so I'm not used to these.
Shall be
I'm not
done.
used to these types of games because it has been so long since I've played them. Let's see how long Alistair can stay alive this time. And then, of course, I'm trying to talk at the same time, which
No glory in blood! As you say.
I think not got healing potion. Grabbing my that might help matters.
This is it!
Okay, done with you now.
Probably an oversight on my part, not actually giving him a health potion. Might be a good idea if I let them gave the mage. Give me a lesser one. Okay. So we might not have people. Might not have people dying quite so much. Okay. Now where are we going around here? Oh, there's the mage.
Very well.
Okay, this time let's save this so I don't have to do that. Do that all again. Might need to have the generic circle mage. Okay, Alistair. I don't get your meaning.
It shall be done.
Die! Die!
That lever over there! Use the house!
No glory in blood! Quickly! We must fight! Come! Let us end this! No!
Oh, I see what you mean. I think this
Come! Let us end this!
See, has he got a heal? Well, we've got arcane bolt, flame bars, flaming weapon, lightning, arcane. Doesn't look like it. That could be a slight problem. What's what I'm doing with them hitting him?
Take that!
Oh! Okay, so the Circle Mage, yeah, I'll have to look at his. There's so many nuances that it's a case of what you're remembering, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a think. Have a go at that one. Let's have a look. Is it that? Yes. That's his statistics. Can't remember how to. There we go. So it is in his tree there. But at the moment he hasn't leveled up, so we can't. So he can't cast heal at the moment. There we go. Maybe we'll get him to level up before we get up the to the top. So I can't remember actually surviving or him surviving very long at the top. But that might be. Ooh. Okay, so some of these are going to be rather better than. Oh, I don't think I haven't got enough strength for that. Is that one better than the one I've got? That's better than what I've got. That's better than what I've got. Okay, so we can do some better boots. Those are the same. I think we leveled up a little bit of his armour there. What's he using? He's using a longsword. Oh, might I get a bit of bow out of this? There we go. Bit of bows. Some fire arrows in there. Okay, slightly better equipped. And was it a case of when I went around that corner I got everyone killed? Or opened a door like that one?
Watch out!
We're getting a bit better. Taking a while to come back though.
I shall do it.
Right, is there anything in here worth looking at?
As you say.
Ah, we might be able to sort some of Alistair's injuries out. Where are you, mate? Okay. How do we do that one again? Ah! Use. Concussion. We might need a decent injury kit from that one. Oh! Or has that sorted him? Yep, that has sorted him. Excellent. I haven't got any injuries, have I? No. Surprisingly. Okay. Yes, I normally play VR, which is much more direct. And of course you're only controlling, well, essentially it's yourself. So I've been doing that for quite a while. And as I said, the last couple of weeks I've been playing a bit of Inquisition, which has far different controls. And before Inquisition, I did put about 300 hours into Starfield before I got bored. But it has mostly been Skyrim VR for the last year or so. What in here? I was talking to someone about Dragon Age Inquisition compared to DAO and DA2. And although we disagree on which Dragon Age is the best, they prefer Dragon Age 2 and I prefer this one. We did agree that the open world... Oh, there are lots of mods in Skyrim VR. I've got the setup I've got at the moment that I'm doing has got a fair mod list, which absolutely improves it completely. But my the mod list that the mods that I use are mostly for visuals and for gameplay, like to give you a body. And those are the ones I use for the for my Sunday Skyrim live stream and for the story videos that I make on my channel. That's got a mod list. I don't think you can get hold of the mod list anymore. I think it was given over to someone else to develop, and then got taken off Nexus and Wabjack, so I'm using an old one. But until I've finished all the stories with the characters, I don't want to completely get a new mod list because it's a bit of a nightmare.
The Dark Spawn has
Look, all
Very
Skyrim
well.
again. It's an older it's an older game, so you can
It is
have
begun.
the most fantastic. I mean, because this one only runs on one core, and Skyrim only uses a couple. Can't remember how many it uses. It's not that many. So there's a limit to how much you can get them to really run, because they don't utilise the hardware, and that will be a
Take that!
We must fight! Let us do it quickly! As you say. Sorry.
Okay, this might take a bit of thought. I'm not talking at the same time. Yes, Skyrim's an older game again, so it doesn't utilise. It utilises more hardware than Dragon Age Origins, but it only uses a limited number of cores, and so it doesn't matter how brilliant your GPU is or how brilliant your CPU is. There's a limit. Absolutely got to focus on leveling Alistair. And so, especially with VR, you're effectively producing 2 monitors worth of high resolution. So it's pretty graphics hungry, but it's also fairly CPU hungry. And some mods are very CPU hungry. And like the outskirts of the mod I've got, which is outskirts of Whiterun, I get FPS that goes down into the 40s when I'm around there. So with VR you can run only really run a limited number of mods. But yes, there are definitely many mods for Skyrim VR. Most of them are SE mods. Right, let's see. Let's focus a bit. Right, so we're going to go on that one. Let's try that one first, and let's keep an eye on people for a change. Let's go over there.
Down you go!
Get off!
Can't level up the dog. I've missed the dog.
I am ready. Send me. Damn you!
position at the moment. Circle mage buff weapons. I never really used mages. This is. At least I don't remember using mages much.
As you say.
Here we go.
I am armed.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a
You're
bit
right,
of
my
magic,
mic's
and
not
it
on
has
again.
served you both well, has it not?
Yeah, I was too busy coughing and forgot and muted it. So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Oh, I was saying about, yeah, because there's an option later, isn't there? Because Morrigan wants a child or something, if I remember rightly. No, I usually fall for Alistair. Oh, what was she saying? Always been the Grey Wall Steward. Of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Then we need to find this Archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Al Eamon? What, The Isle of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we could call on.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes. Thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Ha ha!
Oh, thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't want to come with us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Right. Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I... understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Actually, sounded like she wanted to get rid of her daughter. I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Well, I've got no problems with your presence if Alistair doesn't.
From the way he glares, I imagine that answer is clear.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Well, we need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should probably just get underway.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Okay, so... what are we doing? Going to the world map? So, you've just opened the world map. It details major locations of interest around the Kingdom of Ferelden. You can use the world map to travel to various locations, although some are not available until you meet certain criteria. I'm assuming that we are going to the small town just off the Imperial Highway. Oh, I forgot the map did that.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Yeah, Mike's son.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Right.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Logan, the real hero.
Wake up, gentlemen.
He's a load of
More
demons
travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend, because we're not actually refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Ah, forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden? Actually, 2 Grey Wardens.
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found. What do you say, gents? With that kind of bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom.
Wait. Arrows. Oh, maybe not.
Another battle! Let's fight! Let's do it quickly!
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by
I better not
before the
listen to
Darkspawn
them,
get us
no.
all.
spy? You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Well, I want some questions answered first.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
There aren't any soldiers, so what's going on in Lothering then?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Okay, what news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tern Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Regent? So what exactly is going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tern Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
I'm done asking questions.
Well, then let me go!
Well, I'm actually going to turn you into the authorities. Oh, no, hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
What do you reckon? Do we kill him? Do we take him? Do we let him run? Or do we turn him into the authorities? I'm open to suggestions on this one. What do we reckon? Turn him in, yeah. We're gonna turn him in. Turn you in. I am turning you into the authorities.
But there aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Well, they'll do what they must. You come with me.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Now you fall!
Really injured here. Just so you know.
It shall be done. It shall be done.
Rob the robbers. Oh, do we have to make stuff in this town? There's a chest somewhere. Is it round the other side?
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Right, just get to the point.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Well, I need to look for Fergus, my brother, because he might still be alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Yeah.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
doesn't mean I shouldn't look for him.
That's exactly what it means. You wish to do this brother of yours a service? Avenge him. The time to look for survivors will come later.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Okay, then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Okay, so... let's do the Arl first. Where do we find Arl Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
And what about the Dalish Elves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
I think I'll hit dwarves instead. What about the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Carlinhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Okay, James. The Dragon Age ones will be a bit random. The Skyrim live streams are every Sunday. And then each Saturday is an episode of the Skyrim VR stories. So it's quite regular with the Skyrim VR stories and Skyrim live streams on the Sunday. But Dragon Age will be random. So, but have fun for the rest of your day. Oh my goodness me, is that the time? Yes, I'm not going to be going for much longer here anyway. So I'll see you next time, hopefully. Where were we on this? If I do, I mean, it might develop into a regular slot, but at the moment it's just random. So, see you again. Okay, Alistair, I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Is there a way to contact the remaining Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Right. Anyway, why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I wasn't trying to have a fight. What do you reckon, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Right, not sure any of this is a good idea, but I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I think the chest they were talking about is on the other side, but the village. Oh, elf fruit. It's ubiquitous in Thedas as an root is in the world of Skyrim.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary
refugees? Probably not the best thing to do.
Witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates. Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, with
You there! If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning. Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Okay. Great big huge exclamation mark. Usually
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous at all, then?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you could probably compromise and still make a profit, no?
And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
Look, you lower your prices or lose your goods.
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
Go if you like, but the wagons stay here.
And who's gonna make me leave him? You? I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker help us all.
Oh, that didn't go very well, did it? I'm sure that could have gone a lot better. Okay. Bandits everywhere. Accept that one. And let's go and visit some people.
Your king is dead. There is no hope.
What do you wish of me?
Oh. Doesn't matter, I didn't need to click on you.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet Darlaman, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Well, we need his help against, Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
You think Logain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
Sorry.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Oh, I've missed what you're saying. So your quest for... Oh, wouldn't it, if nothing else? Arlessa... Anyway, shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Well, I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Your friend Sir Henrik's dead. I've got something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your friend. But I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Okay.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who sin...
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
Oh, who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
I'm sorry, I've only got 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
Well, I'm a Grey Warden and I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tern Logain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I've heard. But it's Logain who betrayed the king.
Tern Logain?
Yeah.
That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, If there is nothing else?
Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else?
Well, maybe I could have your blessing?
For a Grey Warden? Yes. You have a difficult road to walk, don't you? In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over her path, O Maker. Give her light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else?
No, perhaps I should go.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Let in fear our unwavering faith. Let in hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in air. And then shall the chant of light make...
I shall do it.
Okay. Now, if I remember rightly, there are a few things to do around this village.
Mother!
Like...
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who's your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
No. Well, come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Well, go to the Chantry, child. Someone will look after you there.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice lady. Kind of like Mother. I should go look for her.
Okie dokes, and it's a bit unfortunate because I remember that one. Might have to look for his mother. Oh, exclamation. Oh.
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there.
Hello.
Hello.
Stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Oh, what do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon.
Yeah?
He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Why don't you just buy some?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Barlin has poison traps on his land.
He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Right. I'm sorry, I can't actually make traps yet.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
It's no bother. I just need to learn how to make traps. Okay. What's this person want?
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Okay.
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Right, do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay, thank you. Right.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! Ah, the canary.
You want one of my captors? I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner? Who put you in here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Okay, I'm Alyssa. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me.
No.
Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
Well, I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now. I'll be back again.
Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
I said enough!
But we've gathered a few quests. Gather some... Let's go this way. So we've got a dog and an Alistair to level up. Okay, before we go and have a go at the bandits, no, let's save the game here. And for me, it's actually getting quite late. So what I'm going to do is I am going to leave the stream here and start it. Well, I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to do the next stream. Tomorrow is I'm Sunday Skyrim live stream. That starts at 1600 British Summer Time. I don't know what that is in all the various time zones, but it's 1500 GMT. If that helps you, I've scheduled it on YouTube, so that should give the right local time for people. So I'm going to leave Dragon Age Origins here for the time being, and on some random time, you never know, I might even do a bit more tomorrow morning. Not entirely sure. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm sure given a bit more hours play, I'll remember properly all the systems and not get everyone killed quite so often. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I am going to stop it here. So, thank you very much, and I will see you another time.
Woo!